Let's talk about men who test you. There's men who are in fear that women are going to use them for their money, and so they pretend to not have money when they first meet a woman to test her, and then they get mad when a woman fails the test. But there's a lot of issues with this approach.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get into the rest of the video and continue stitching the woman's men who test women with money and become surprised when the woman fails the test. Which woman does not want money? Which woman does not want her life to be easier? I feel like we as women, black women, we've been working so long so that we are taught that we don't need to be taken care of. We can take care of ourselves. It's a colonization belief that we inherited from our great-grandparents who passed it on to us. Sometimes genetically, genetics, our DNA carries a lot of memory also. Sometimes it may not even be our ancestors, it's just the bloodline line. But listen, if you test me with money, I'm just gonna fail. No, not in this economy in South Africa. I'm just gonna fail. It's only money that I want. Listen, God, here is my request. I like money. I love money and I want more of it. So if a man has money and is busy flunking it on my face, of course I'm gonna take it. And I'm not gonna apologize for loving money. People used to condemn me for that, and I used to feel bad for being condemned for loving money, for wanting money, for putting money first. So I don't feel guilty anymore, because most of the time the people who criticize me this heavily also love money themselves. But anyways, let's continue with the video. Okay.
Let's talk about men who test you. There's men who are in fear that women are going to use them for their money, and so they pretend to not have money when they first meet a woman to test her, and then they get mad when a woman fails the test. But there's a lot of issues with this approach. First of all, if a man is worried that a woman is going to use him for money because he has been burned before, women have used him for his money before, that's just a sign that all he had to offer was his money, and that was really his only value add in the relationship. So if a man tells you that he's been used before, that's a sign that he only has money to offer and he's stingy with that. You're stingy with your only value add? Pass. Next, these men, they want the pick-me type of women. Because men who lead with generosity and treating a woman well and showing her that he can protect and provide for her, they want women who are inaccessible to other men. So let's say this woman passes the test. That just means she's accessible by a lot of men. And that is very unattractive to a high-value man. High-value men take pride that their woman is inaccessible to other men. These men who test you are also coming from a space of scarcity. They are in scarcity mode. They are in struggle mode, that they think that they have money now, but they won't have later. So will this woman stay with me through all that? And once again, the money is their only value add. So they're worried that when their only value add is taken away, this woman will not stay. But men who have other value add characteristics are not scared that women are going to be using them for their money, because they know that the women will stay even without the money or with less money because they have other things to offer. Bottom line, if a man tests you like this man did to this woman, walk away. That's just weird.
I'm gonna agree with this 110%. And the image she used as an example is definitely a good example to agree with her. But as you guys know, I got 4 brothers, completely different personalities with all of them. One of them is really good with money, and he's he's a tested genius, but I also think he's on the spectrum. And the reason why I mention that is he normally dates really good women, but they also have a tendency of manipulating the shit out of him and using him for his money. And I see it happen to him all the time. And I feel bad for him because I know that he He tries his best to be a very traditional man the way he was raised to be. And at the same time, I know he can't understand why the women he dates still step all over him when it comes to like certain things, when it comes to his money. So if he was to start testing women when it came to money, it would be because I encouraged him to do so. So there are some gray areas in this topic, just some.